Welcome to RadioOnFire.com, home of Sports Talk with Pebbles, giving you sports from a woman's perspective. Now, here's your host, Pebbles.
So, I wanted to open this half of the show with taking shots. You know, when when I had Miss Vanessa here, you know, she turned it into Turn Up Tuesday. She said this was Turn Up Tuesdays. So I said, well, what better way to turn up on a Tuesday than take a shot?
Okay.
Lisa's going to work.
Yes. So Lisa is not taking
Lisa is
shots.
cut from shots. I said,
Yes.
no. You can make no. You can't even get a little bit. You have to go to work.
I've been waiting on this all work day.
Me and Nicole get ready to take these shots. These shots of Patron. Now listen, if you've been watching the whole time, I'm a little goofy. You know, I've been taking shots. I took a shot before I came here. Okay. Yeah, so I'm, you know, I already, you know, it's getting hot. Y'all know when you drink,
Start sweating.
get a little hot. So
Yeah.
had to come about the blazer and show my Women Love Sports 2 shirt coming soon. But we get ready to take these shots.
Alrighty.
Don't leave that in that shot glass. I'm trying
What
to
you talking about?
take it to the head.
Okay, you know I do this.
Okay, right. All right, let's go.
Wonderful.
So,
Tasty. Wonderful.
That was tasty.
look at Lisa's face. Whew.
That's
So,
okay.
hopefully I don't act up the rest of the show.
You act up without shots.
I think I was. Now, see, that's what I'd be trying to tell people. They don't know me. I'm like this all the
act up
time.
without shots.
I don't turn it on or turn it off. Like,
They don't understand the girls are sitting right here now.
oh yeah,
Yeah, we got
whole
this.
different level. So, so it is very interesting. I know this happened maybe a week or two ago, but I have to discuss Michael Sam.
Okay.
Now, Michael Sam, as we know, is the first NFL player who's actually out saying, I'm gay. Look at me. I'm gay. You know, you want everybody to know
Right.
he's gay. So now he feel like he's basically he's being blackballed. He's not being able to play because he's gay.
Ooh, can I go?
So jump right in.
He blackballed himself when he went on Dancing with the Stars.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought it was before that.
I mean, well, I don't think he blackballed himself because he came out to everybody. He was just the first one to be honest and upfront about it. There were other people in the locker room, we all know
Right.
this,
Right.
that are not going to say it because of what they were taught when they were coming up. That, you know, I'm supposed to be a man.
Yes,
You
I'm
man,
manly.
Man up. Man up. But I think he kind of blackballed himself when he went on Dancing with the Stars and kept sticking out his tushy.
Ooh.
See, I didn't see him on Dancing
Oh,
with
yes.
the
Me
Stars.
either.
I did.
Me
Because I had
either.
to watch Patty. That's what I was watching for. I wasn't watching for anybody else but Patty.
Nicole is just she's not the average.
No, I'm not.
She watches. I don't watch the show, so
Well, I think I haven't been following his stats. What is his stats like? Did they cut him because he's gay, or does his numbers show he can't cut it?
his numbers show that he
Yeah.
can't cut it.
Well, then
But
that's okay.
He just needs something to hold on to. You know how there's always a
The
black person
limelight.
who used the affirmative action,
Mm-hmm.
and you know it's going to be. I mean, that's
his
just what it
turn.
is. That's his card.
Yeah.
That's the only card he has to hold because, other than that, like why you brought this to the front? All you had to do was it's a job.
Right.
When you go to work tonight, please don't walk in there and say I'm a heterosexual. Don't do that. Don't do that.
She did say Hector. All right.
I can't take her. But yeah, you know, like don't walk in. I'm straight. I'm not gay. Nobody does that.
Right.
So that's the way he wanted to be in the light.
Right.
Like I don't know. He thought he was gonna have some supporters from somewhere. And on a previous show, I had a gay person on, and he was like he was being a bitch because what he basically said was it was other players who are gay,
Right.
and they came to him with their support, but.
It's
Why?
only been one other person that came out after he came out.
See that one other person. The people that are on the
That's
DL,
what I'm saying.
the people
The
that are on the
DL
DL, they're
been
not
around
gonna
for
say
a
anything.
long time coming.
And listen, let me
And they
add
walking
this.
around the streets like me and you.
Yeah, and I know some people that look very manly, and you would be like, he is cute. I'm gonna holler at him, but that man is gay
Right.
all the way. And that's just what it is. And I have not one problem with a gay person.
Right.
And I'm glad he's not in the room right now. But Diamond K always say something when I say I have gay friends. But I do. I really
Everybody
do.
does.
I have gay friends. The
Even
person that
men
does
have
my
gay
hair
friends. They're just scared
is
to
gay.
admit
It's
it
like-
because then you're gonna think that they're gay.
And see, and you know what? And I did have that phobia. I think I'm going to talk about that on the next show. But I used to be like, then I get invited by my friends. Now, these are my friends. To go to Buns to see them perform or something. And I'd be like, ain't nobody going to see me at Buns. Ain't nobody going to be saying that.
Girl, when the next show? I want to go.
But, I mean, that was just me. But now it's just like, man, whatever. I could care less what people think.
Right.
And I'm going to be honest, especially with doing the show. Because some people just have everything to say, but I really don't care. And the same way I said in the first segment, I mean what I say what I mean. I don't have no cut cards, and it is what it is. You don't have to like me. You know, it's just
I'm tripping off
Why
Lisa's
you
face now.
because
Pebbles
Lisa
is
know that.
serious. She is so serious. I don't even know why people come for her. But as far as Michael's saying, I feel as though that's between him and God.
Yep.
It's nobody's business. It's between him and God. We all have this little sin meter where we want to judge people just because they feel like their sin is different. The only problem I had was when he was drafted. I did not like when the
he
cake
kissed it,
licking.
yes.
And it wasn't because it was two men.
Right.
I feel like if it was a male
was
and
too
a
much.
female, it was too much.
Right.
I'm
It was
not
entirely
going to
too
be
much.
on there licking my man's face,
Right.
the cake
And
off his face because he was drafted.
I felt he did it because he had already came out, so it was like I'm already coming out, so now I
But it
can
was
be
too
me.
much.
You can be you, boo.
But see, what
was
he
too
don't,
much.
what he
Like
don't
you said, it was
realize
too
now
much.
is that you took the focus off
Off
of
of- yeah.
football
Mhm.
and put it
Yes.
on you. And I think
Yes.
maybe he thought he was gonna have some support behind that.
It was too
And
much.
you don't have support. I have had mixed reaction from the gay community. Some support what he did and some don't. But at the end of the day, your job was to play football,
Right.
not to come and make this whole media circus.
A
So now
spectacle.
nobody wants you on their team. Maybe I don't know if it's about your sexuality, but just know you put it out there. So
Right. I mean, I hope he gets a chance to show what he can do on the field because he proved that in college. Because if he didn't prove that, he wouldn't have got drafted. But
yeah.
I feel that he has a lot to offer, but he messed himself up because you want to. It's okay to be yourself, but there's a point to where you can't cross being yourself. Like I want to be myself at work and talk about toys all day long, but I can't.
Right.
Toys.
Yeah.
I know this is a sports show. Wait a minute.
Go ahead and plug it, Nick.
Tell
Go
us
ahead
about
and
the
plug
toys.
it.
Alrighty, so
Go ahead, girl. Tell us all about the. I mean, don't go in depth about
I'm
the
not
toys.
gonna go in depth. I'm just
You know,
gonna
just
let
them know
everybody
where-
know
where
that
to follow you at and all
I
that.
do those parties. I am
Those?
a
Adult parties. Pay
I do
attention.
adult parties. Those parties. That's everybody knows it as those parties.
Not
Because
everybody.
I don't like when people say you're the dildo lady because I offer more than just dildos. Okay.
She's the adult lady that talks about sports.
okay, wait a minute, I got you. You ready? You ready for it? I am a
Yes.
romance enhancement specialist.
Ow.
Technical.
I am with passion parties. My website is www.nickyaatnight.yourpassionconsultant.com if you need it. Let Pebbles know. I will give it to you. Well,
Okay.
so that's all I'm gonna say about that because that's not what I came on here to talk about.
Yes.
But I do love to.
But
talk
you make
about,
sure you plug
I do
your
love
brand.
to talk
girl.
about
We'll get it in
toys.
there.
ladies.
I mean, hey, what's a better way? Sports and sex. It's like
Oh
go
my
hand in
gosh.
hand.
She almost worse than Sean on here. Okay.
It's like halftime is the favorite time. It's like can you
Oh my God.
finish
I
in
don't know
15
who's
minutes?
That's why I want to take the shots today.
She got that.
Focus.
All right,
She got-
let's focus. Okay, focus. See, I told you I can go in. But we
Nicole
gonna
done
focus.
got that shot in her and my. She talking about toys and 15 minutes and
Hey,
Wow.
halftime.
okay. Y'all hear that?
Halftime is a good foreplay session, fellas. Okay, it's a way to get things started.
O
You
all
say,
kind of G.
you say, take this. Hold on to that. To the
Oh
end
my
go off.
gosh. So we gonna move on to the, maybe Michael Stein might need some,
Michael Sam, look me
No,
up.
lady.
Google
No,
me.
lady.
She said no. She said no.
No, lady.
Okay, that's what's up. She said no. So okay, later for that. Do either of you ladies like the Steelers? I just had to ask.
Of course not. Why are we even
My
talking
son
blasphemy?
is a Steelers fan, but no, I do not like the Steelers. But I have been.
Well, you know, both
following-
our sons are.
Right.
Steelers.
I have
haven't been
a second daughter
following
who
them.
likes the
Yeah.
Steelers.
I was going to say, you play too much because I know
Zay
my
is a
nieces like the.
no, they don't. It's
They
everybody in the house is Ravens except for your nephew. He's a
Really?
Saints fan.
Right.
He's a Saints fan.
I don't know why. Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Let me bring that back. Bring it back.
I blame that on his father.
Oh, well, you have to. You officially have the blame.
Okay,
And
wait
we
a minute,
gonna-
I'm need another one of these.
You gonna need
Oh,
another
Lord.
shot? Oh my goodness, we doing it up over here. Yes.
So what about the Steelers?
I wasn't gonna say anything bad. I was just gonna mention that.
Retiring. Let's
Yes.
go.
Yes,
Let's
I
go.
was just gonna mention that Ike Taylor. You know, he's retiring after
Who?
Ike
Who?
Taylor.
12
Ike. Don't play.
years.
Don't play. Listen, let me tell y'all something.
12 years on the
Let me tell y'all
Steelers.
something. I have been saying since I started doing this show that I am a diehard Ravens fan, which I am.
Right.
I am.
Right.
But in real life, I can't only talk about the Ravens. I have to talk about everybody, even the people that I don't like. I talked about the Deadskins, okay? I had a Deadskin fan. I'm sorry, people. Redskin fan sitting here, and he discussed, everything he could about the Redskins. So I have to talk about everybody,
Right.
And I'm kind of glad. He did, just like Troy, he left,
Yeah, he's
Right.
gone.
good, peace. And his homeboy is following
He's
him,
definitely gonna be on them Head and Shoulder commercials now.
maybe.
With the hair flowing.
Yeah.
Maybe they might need somebody else, but so I had to bring up and wish him wishes, their cornerback Ike Taylor.
Yeah, he's retiring.
Sounds like Ike and Tina.
Ike
No, I'm
and Tina.
joking. Yeah, he's retiring, and good luck. I hope you have a backup career and everything, and other than sports, because everybody can't.
No, everybody can't be an anchor. We
No,
found
'cause it's-
that out hard. It's hard to
Yes.
be an anchor.
Yes, I know Ray Rice. Not Ray Rice. I'm sorry.
Lewis.
I'm sorry,
Ray
baby.
Lewis.
I'm sorry, baby.
Lewis.
Hear me. I'm sorry, baby. Ray Lewis was getting, they was bashing his ass. Okay, that's
For
the
what?
Patron talking. Because he's horrible. So, yeah, he's horrible. So, what? You don't think he's horrible?
I don't think he's the. It's not even a word. I don't think he's the worst.
Okay.
There are some others that are worse than him.
Had you been to his restaurant? That was
No, I
downtown?
never.
You?
It's gone.
This gone.
I said, had you been?
No.
That's like past tense.
No.
Yeah, I was there. The food was nasty. So,
You know what,
what?
cousin?
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Ray,
Next.
you were a pillar to the community. I'm going to take a picture by your statue. I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh yeah, listen. We already had this discussion about my mouth. Okay, the food was nasty. It was nasty as shit. The macaroni and cheese was dry. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk about you anymore.
Are you gonna?
But I'm
start
gonna talk
rapping?
about. I was getting ready to rap. I was getting ready to go there. I was,
Chicken tastes like wood. Come on now. Next. Look, somebody got to keep you focused.
She anxious. She just trying to get. Let's just go ahead and get there. Lisa,
Yes.
I know Toy Smith had your heart. I know that was your baby until he cut them dreads. Yes, y'all, she's a dreadhead too. So I know that was your baby until he cut his dreads. So what are your emotions like now that he's over
I'm
in San
still
Francisco?
asking why.
They wouldn't give him his damn money. He wanted his money.
Wow. Well, Terrell
what?
Suggs took a pay cut and he ugly as I don't know what. So Tory could have
Wow,
stayed.
what you talking about the looks?
Lord have mercy.
Yes, babe. How do you feel? She is terrible.
I mean, Terrell's ugly as ugly. I mean, call it like it is. He's
Well,
ugly.
I am sad, truly sad, to see Tori go.
Y'all don't understand her love for this
Even
man.
without the locks, I'm so sad to see him go. That
Aw.
honestly, I do not think I bleed purple anymore. I will still like the Ravens.
What kind of
You gotta love me
I'ma turn my
anyway for
mic
my
this way.
honesty. I'm gonna be honest. I love the Ravens, but not like I used to. I'm sorry.
because of Tory? Tory had a fucked up season.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, one season. One season. That's it. Tori, I'm still a fan.
Tory made the decision
That's
to move.
okay. I'm also a Richard Sherman fan. I am also now a 49ers fan.
Now?
now.
You are not faithful. Anyway, I'm not even talking to her. What kind of shit is this?
I'm gonna be honest. Take your shot.
I am, because that's some bullshit right there. I'm sorry.
Even Deion Sanders played for us, and I love Deion Sanders with all my heart. But when he left, I didn't stop becoming a Ravens fan.
How you gonna stop loving the team?
You have choices.
You are a fair
ex-boyfriends. You stop loving. Things happen.
Shout out to all her Lisa exes. She love you.
I'm just.
No, there's no love there.
Well, she used to love me.
Yes, I'm serious. I really understand why Tori left. I understand why Tori left. Like you say, it's a business. It's
if it ain't about the money,
right?
Don't be blowing me up.
Yeah,
that's what it was about.
I understand that part of it.
I'm a root for the Ravens,
but we don't want you to root for us.
That's okay.
You're a fair weather fan. We don't want you.
No, I still like the Ravens. However, I like the 49ers now as well.
You just said you don't bleed purple
I don't bleed
anymore.
purple anymore.
So we don't want you. We don't need you to cheer for us. Because he left the team. Listen.
It's okay.
Anquan Bolden left the team. I was upset, but it wasn't going to make me stop being a Ravens fan.
Okay.
So he's over there.
I feel this was the first. I think this was the first year that even I doubt Ozzie. I'm like, Ozzie, I don't know what your plan is, but it has to be awesome.
I don't believe it
has to be awesome.
He has quite a few first round picks. So I think
we have quite a few first round picks, but it has to be awesome because you have kind of dismantled a great team
again,
and you keep giving you keep giving Joe Flacco. I love my quarterback, but you keep giving him money to not.
Well, he's a really good playoff quarterback.
Oh my gosh, I can't take her. Well, I'm not a Flacco fan at all. I just called him Wacko Flacco in the first half of the show. So I'm not a fan, but when you say that you don't bleed purple anymore because of one person left the team, then that kind of makes my...
Okay, cousin. Just take it from the bottle. Take it from the bottle, cousin.
Lisa, you have turned her into an...
No, I did not. We didn't have this conversation years ago. This happened years ago. You know that. However, now listen, how many times have you... Let's look at a relationship. You be like, I'm finished, I'm over him, and then things happen, and then you're back together or whatever. Okay, maybe when the season starts, it'll be like, oh, that purple was cute. Okay, it's nice. I mean, I enjoyed when we went into the locker room.
Purple is sexy. I'm staying with my Ravens.
Right. Okay, I love green. But anyway.
Green is wet.
It goes
purple
on,
is royalty.
I might bleed purple again. I don't know.
Orange
but for
is my
now,
new black.
For now.
She's a fair weather fan, so
I'm not a fair weather fan. No, because when we were looking really awful after the Super Bowl and they broke our team up, we looked awful. I stuck with them.
Well,
but I want Tori back.
Is that not what a couple of teams do when they go to the playoffs? Have you noticed that a couple of teams have gotten rid of some of their good franchise players in the playoff after playoff season? And like you said, it boils down to money. It's a business.
Does.
We have to realize that football is a business. Bottom line. He's trying to make sure that his son is great, and your son is so cute, Tori, if you're listening.
Yes, that's what I said. You know what? I feel like
cute.
I've known him. Like we, I grew up, he's growing up around me. They was playing Ring Around the Rosie today.
Now, if you really want to get down to it, I would really like
Nikki,
for Ozzie to pull.
Face.
I would really like Ozzie to pull
like
Terrence West into the Ravens.
Yes.
I would really like to see T. West.
Yes.
Baltimore.
Yes.
Shout out to T. West and Annika.
Y'all lost.
But
y'all like, who's Annika? It's his mother. Okay.
Y'all
that's his mother, chill.
Yeah,
you don't understand. It's a White Lock thing.
Well, I'm not from White Lock, but I know
it's a White
people.
Lock thing.
Well, we from the West. So.
Yeah, so we fit in. We West Side certified. I'm not going there. I'm not drinking anymore either because this is not going to work. Move this away from me.
Please
move this away from me because I still have to drive.
What's the next topic? Because Lisa has killed us with the Ravens thing. So
you're saying
let's talk about the Orioles. How about them birds?
I cannot.
I want you to be totally honest, and I'm glad that you did that.
I'm going to be honest.
I'm glad that you did.
Just so we can keep our friend status, we gonna move on to the next one.
Yeah,
now I'm friend.
let's
I'm
be clear.
Cousin, I'm not.
You cousin, you sister.
Oh, okay.
Listen, but let's be clear. I'm gonna get me a Toy Smith jersey. I'm still a fan, but that does not mean that the Ravens is not my team. Okay. So, I didn't get an Anquan Bolden jersey. I wasn't that familiar with him.
No,
I feel like I'm family with your other
that
people.
was the main one I wanted. Was
Reed.
Ed Reed. Shout out to my baby forever.
Oh shit.
Lori, are you listening?
Oh my
Ed
gosh.
Reed.
Oh my gosh. So anyway, I can't take y'all with the you Avery and she's Tori.
I mean, well, mine didn't leave. He retired. Well, he did leave.
I saw some things floating around that he may be returning, but
yeah.
I hope not.
He does want to retire.
He needs to keep his body.
Needs to retire Raven. Yeah, I have to call. I have to call it. Ed, I love you. It's time to give it up. You love football. Football is your life, but there's some point in time where it's time to move on. Start a family.
The time has passed.
Waiting.
The time has passed, so I'm gonna need you to just.
I will untie for you.
Her shoe. Her shoe.
That was hot. I like that.
I believe that.
I like that. Oh, how I like that. Okay, I'm nervous. I don't want to read the comment, but anyway, I don't really want to read the comment. But
read it.
No.
Let us read it. We can lean and read.
Oh my goodness, I gotta wash my mouth.
You better, cause that's mommy.
Shh. Okay, so here it is. Is it anything? You know what? I didn't ask this in the last half, but let me ask you girls. Okay, is there a topic that you may want to discuss? Because it's my show, but I like to give all of us a chance. Is there any particular? Because if not, y'all know I can keep rolling.
It was one thing that I've been following online. This whole A-Rod thing about him about to break the record, but
it's always going to be an asterisk by that record.
Acknowledge it because of you're asleep. Okay,
it's always going to be an asterisk by that record
because of his performance enhancement drug usage. Mm-hmm. So how do you feel about that? Do you feel like they should not put him in the record books? Do you feel like
I feel like he should not be put in the books because
if you not allow him in the books, then you got to take Barry Bonds out. You have to take a few other people out. You got to take Pete Rose out. I mean, they already not letting him in the hall, but
I'm just saying, just take him out then because if you use anything to enhance your abilities, then I think you should be axed out.
For that,
it's not fair.
One question: when Marion Jones got caught with the same thing, and they stripped her as well as the other members of her team with their medals, did they remove her from the record books? Because if they did, then they should not allow him in.
I don't even know the answer to that question.
Answer that. We'll get back
but
to you
I remember they definitely stripped her and her teammates of the medal, and I didn't think that was fair. Because
the teammates, I don't think the teammates. Yeah.
If they weren't aware of it,
you know how sneaky. You know how sneaky people are. They do shit behind your back, and then
Didn't Auntie say?
Who?
Watch your mouth.
Girl, this is Sports Talk with Pebbles, and Pebbles has control in that system.
There was one issue. There was one topic that you had brought up, and I wanted to talk about that, and that was the Little League World Series.
Oh yeah,
the Chicago team.
Wow.
I think that's really sad because those players didn't know what the coach's intent was. So why strip the players of something that they honestly worked hard for?
They worked so hard.
That they worked hard for, and that's the one thing when you come in this. When you come into the league of Pop Warner and little leagues and stuff, you have some coaches they're not about the game.
Right.
They're about what they can achieve.
Right.
Hey, I'm trying to do this. And I think it was really wrong to strip those boys of something that they worked so hard for. They showed up to practice. They showed up to the games.
Right. You know what I said? I felt like as a parent, I would be an outrage because my child worked for it.
So hard.
Period.
So hard.
Period.
Go and sometimes as a parent, you don't know because we're sitting in the bleachers or we're sitting in the stands and we're just rooting our child on. We don't know what the coach's intent is.
Right, and we don't know how old every child is on the team. Now,
right.
I don't know.
You don't have privy to the information unless you're a team
outside of the jurisdiction.
Right. So I don't know how that works, but I have been a team mom.
Strip that coach of being a coach.
That's what I
was
thinking.
You strip that coach. You don't strip that team. You strip that coach of being a coach for Pop Warner.
Yes, and I don't know how that works, but like I said, I have been a team mom for, when my kids were playing. Because they're older now, but they were playing Pop Warner, and each team had a chance to look at the roster and the children.
Right, and that's
they had
what
to
I
bring
was
their ID.
too, because I was a team mom.
So I don't understand.
And team mom, I sat in on the meetings, and I'm still trying to figure out how did you get it passed, because the other coach, you get a copy of the roster.
Right.
You get a copy of the roster, and you can challenge any player.
They have to get the ID.
They may have just lied.
So
the address. They probably lied.
Right. They had to fix birth certificates or something. They had to do something because even now, you don't just bring your birth certificate when you register for football.
Right.
As far as I know, and I'm gonna have a coach on, so we're gonna be clear about that. But I know when my son was playing, my younger one, he had to get a Maryland State ID.
Mhm.
But when my oldest son was playing, he didn't have to get one.
Right. They
But-
changed it up.
Yeah,
Either
you know,
way,
they're
it's sad.
making the
And that
stress.
way, when you go to MVA,
Right.
it's because everything is through MVA.
Right.
But like I said, I still feel that that was
Them
wrong
babies
to
was
step-
sad.
Them babies, yeah.
And
Yes.
I really was in tears when the boy was like, well, we're still champs. We know that we're champs,
Right.
although they took
Right.
our title. So I was, really touched by that. Like, oh my
Right.
gosh.
That was a really.
And I think
that was
any
sad.
parent would be touched
Especially
by
in
that.
Chicago. Come on now, we talking about Chicago.
Yes,
the
it's
murder
hard.
rate is really, really high.
It's hard out here.
Yeah.
And these
Yes.
boys stayed on
Faithful.
task. They stayed faithful. They
Yes.
stayed no matter. And they might have no. But this is what I was getting ready to say. In order for you to find out that those boys were not a part of the jurisdiction, that's somebody from another team. That's a hater.
Big ups.
Yeah, that's a hater doing their job. The hater was on their job. You got to give that hater credit. They was on their job.
Yeah.
Because in order for you to find all of that out, because the game had been played, the game had been won, the game had been done. And then you come back because somebody said something or a hater got a hold of some information and they did their
Exactly.
research, what haters do.
Well, we wanna let
I just want to
Chicago
get that
know.
hater on my team.
We want to let Chicago know we still think you guys are champs.
Yes.
Still
Congratulations.
Actually, I
Um,
cried when
keep up
when they
the-
won.
I
I
did.
was really.
I was excited.
Really,
I didn't cry.
No,
I was
didn't.
happy.
I
I
cried
was happy.
because,
I
like
didn't
you
cry.
said, it was Chicago. I
Right.
mean, Baltimore
And they
is
all and they were
rough.
all right. And they
But
all African Americans and they
Chicago
show
is-
that we can come, we can do this.
Yes.
I'm
This
not
is
African American. I'm
just-
black.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna do the Raven Simone. But all right, y'all, listen. I'm being told by the producer of the show to wrap it up. So, with that being said, I want to thank everyone for tuning in to Sports Talk with Pebbles. You can follow me on Twitter at Tweets by Pebbles, Instagram Pebbles underpage. I did it again, and I said I wasn't gonna do it no more.
That's
yes,
those shots.
yes. It's definitely
Absolutely.
these shots.
And also
And he-
let your
I don't-
guests plug their
I got you. I
don't know
I just-
what shots. I'm still sober.
Girl. Anyway, good night. Anyway, that's Pebbles _page. Also, don't forget to like my page on Facebook. It is MZ Pebbles, Miss Pebbles. On Facebook, I post there all the time for you to comment on those topics. And of course, I do apologize for those who have posted shout outs. I do apologize. I did not read them. These ladies have me taking, not this fair weather fan, but she has me over here taking, Nicole has me taking shots.
Somebody out there has
over
to
here,
understand.
so-
done.
You know, we might need to take another one. Girl, that bottle
Yeah.
almost empty.
We about
But
to be
yeah,
done.
so if you would like, I know Nicole would love to shout out her social media because as she said, she got those toys, y'all.
Okay. I not only have toys, so let me backtrack. Baltimore Kids Inc. is my daughter's dance group. They are
Are we not
up
shouting
and
them out?
coming.
Excuse me, you doing too much.
They're up and coming dance group. They work hard just as the Chicago kids do.
You shouting out yourself.
Okay, so I'm shouting out myself, but Baltimore Kids Inc. Check us out on Facebook. You can follow me at Nikki at Night on Facebook. I am also on. I have a website. I'm not on Twitter. Sorry, I don't tweet. But I am www.nikkiatnight.yourpassionconsultant.com. And like I said, if you need any information from me, you can get in touch with Pebbles. She has my information. Once
Yes.
again, or you can follow me on Facebook. My name is Nicole Lee, and I see last
What
name
about
is what?
Instagram.
Oh yes, I am on Instagram. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Nikki at Night 80 on Instagram. I forgot about Instagram.
Yes.
I was. And I had to tell you about this picture. Why you had to get me when I had hair? That's like a false picture. People looking at like, who's that girl?
They're not looking at that anyway.
Yes, they are.
Who's that girl? I just thought that was a hot picture for you.
It is hot. It's like
So, Lisa, would you like to have people on your? Because now before I had Lisa on my show before, and I told people to follow her because she claims that she posts and she doesn't. So please shout it out. She still don't.
Post all the time.
She posts like once a month. Okay, go ahead.
My cousin took too many shots. People do not believe her. I get on Instagram once a day.
A
maybe.
month.
A day, maybe. But it is Giraffe Blues 71. And giraffe is spelled with a J. ERAFFE Blues 71.
Okay, so let me go ahead and wrap this
She's
up because
the
there is a show that comes on after us.
Yeah,
and we just been doing too much.
I don't even know why it's a show after her. But anybody
She is
that
a rapper.
goes on Nikki at Night page, if you mention Radio on Fire, there is a special booking incentive or a special gift, but you have to
Why not supposed to
you have to plug Radio on Fire. You cannot
Okay.
just say I heard you on the show. I heard you on what show? Because there's a lot of shows on here.
Hey, I hear that. So
And
with
Tori,
that
we
being
would love
said,
to have you come and talk
girl,
Skype something.
Well, now I got you get Ed Reed, so let's put that
Listen.
out there.
You know, Ed.
you don't have to come and talk. You can call in. I take either one. Okay. So with that being said, I want everyone to remember to log on to radioonfire.com.
Giraffe Blues 71.
Nikki at Night.
Excuse me, y'all chill. Find y'all chill. Gee, you didn't even have a shot. She did. Goodness. So she got shot of pineapple juice. So with that being said, I want to say, thank you again for logging on and tuning in. Make sure you tune in every Tuesday from 7. Just log on at 7. I'm going to be here. Also, just remember women love sports too.
Yes, we
Coming
do.
soon. Coming soon. Until next time,
Yes.
peace.